Welcome to Morning Vibes with Dr. Jared the First, episode 166. This Monday, the 26th day of February, the year 2018. My names are Dr. Jared the First Oguzie, and today I'm bringing your way the 5 character traits that you need to acquire to become successful. There are tons of articles out there on how to become successful. Quite a number of motivational books are on sale on the same subject matter. This gives the impression that while being successful is the desire of most, if not all persons on earth, it is a far-fetched longing. But nothing can be further from the truth. Becoming successful is not as hard a task as it is made out to be. All it takes is determination and steadfastness. There is no secret formula, no secret portion, no luck involved. In fact, you can turn your life around right now by acquiring these character traits that we outline in this broadcast. One thing to keep in mind, though, is that overnight success stories burn out for a reason. They are incredibly unstable. If you build your success on a firm foundation or your prior accomplishments, you'll be stepping high in due time. So what are these character traits that you need to acquire in order to be successful? 1. Become decisive. Successful persons do not linger over an issue for hours on end. Most of them act on the spur of the moment with their first thoughts. Few others take some time in the seconds or minutes to arrive at a decision, but make a decision they surely would. So they do not hesitate forever. They do not postpone for tomorrow that which is to be decided on today. They do not practice shifting cultivation when it comes to taking a decision. They do not procrastinate. They do not pretend as if they are not aware that a decision needs to be taken. Neither do they run away from issues confronting them. They confront the issues of life face to face. Their motto is, and has always been, whatever has to be done to move forward in the right direction, do it now. They live a life of choice and not that of chance. 2. Make informed decisions. Inasmuch as successful people are known to be decision makers, however, they don't just make decisions that will hurt them badly. And in order to avoid that, they learn as much of the positive and negative consequences of the decisions they want to take. This means that before they arrive at any decision, they weigh their options. They consider the pros and the cons and know which will serve their purpose better. So making that decision, you should be well aware of the consequences either way. What would its impact be on you as a person, on your business or enterprise, on the people around you, your family, and other social circle members? Therefore, while it is great to be decisive, as stated above, you need to be making the right decisions. The only way to do that is by knowing both sides of the fence while you sit on it. 3. Manage your time well. One of the biggest reasons many people do not reach success is their inability to manage their time well. Successful people have learned the art of time management. They have learned that time is a perishable commodity which, if not used appropriately, is gone forever. And so they use their seconds very wisely. It is not for them sitting by idly and doing nothing but little gossip. It is not for them being busy running around in a circle and making no movement. It is not for them watching too much television. It is not for them sleeping for hours on end while there is work to be done. It is not for them hanging out with mentally lazy people while there is a service to be rendered to the next customer. It is not for them complaining and wishing when they know it is in their hands to change their own world. Being busy and being productive are two vastly different things. If you spend hours toiling over and about a project, you are busy. On the other hand, if you use 15 to 20 minutes to power through small projects, you are productive. Knowing how to manage your time and workload is as important as getting a good breakfast or a good night's rest. 4. accept things for how they are. Successful people have learned to know that the things they have control over are their thoughts, their words, and their actions. So they make great efforts not to force over any other thing they have no control over, such as other people's behaviors and reactions, the weather, the traffic situation, the global or national economy, and all that. They accept those things they cannot change for what and how they are. They know that we live in a world of imperfection, and so they expect no perfection from even themselves, not to talk of others. And so when setting up a project or working with other people, they make a decision to get things as good as they can get them. And instead of stressing about the minor details, they ensure the major details are sorted out. And then later, if there is time, they can always come back to the projects. They know that it is better to accomplish many things and edit small pieces than to get hung up on the small stuff. 5. Push your comfort zone. Successful people have already broken through their comfort zone, and that is what has made them successful in the first place. But what is more important to note is that for the man who is already successful in one field, his ambition is to conquer a new territory, a new frontier, to expand his horizons beyond the present, and so they are perpetually in motion, looking and searching out new areas to be conquered. This is because successful people have learnt the art of being comfortably uncomfortable. They do not settle down in any one zone of success because they know that life happens outside of the comfort zone. They work to conquer, to win. They use their implements to clear the bush path so it can become a road. They level the hills into plain ground. They dismantle the roadblocks so that easy access can be granted. They remove all obstacles on the road by dint of their hard work. They may stumble and fall, but they do not remain on the ground. They rise up again, dust the dirt off, and continue their journey. They do not take a break from their previous successes because they know that activity suggests life. Neither do they use their previous record as a standard. They are always at work to beat themselves at their own previous records. So like we said earlier on, success may not be an easily obtained objective, but it is definitely not as hard a task as it is meant to be. With single-mindedness, diligence, and a long staying power, and the acquisition of these 5 character traits we have outlined in this list, you are sooner a success story than later. Do you really want to be successful? Then you simply have to guide your loins and be the man or woman you were born to be. And the time to make that decision is now. Until I come your way again, this is Morning Vibes with Dr. Jerry the First. This program is powered by Topitup Media and Communication Nigeria. All rights reserved. Thank you for listening to this broadcast today. It would please us to no end if you continue to visit our podcast. And so to be able to do that, kindly click on the red subscribe button towards your right to subscribe to our channel. In the same vein, also click on the bell beside the subscribe button so that you can always receive the notification for any new podcast we upload. Also give us a thumb up to like this podcast. These help us to grow. And do help us share the podcast to your friends in the different social media sites you belong to. Click on the share tab just below the podcast and share directly from there. The full text of this podcast is on our blog, and would you want to read it, kindly visit the blog. We have a Facebook page where we also post our podcast on a daily basis. If you're on Facebook, kindly like our Facebook page. The links to our blog and our Facebook page are in the description box right below. Thank you for your attention. Do have a very nice day.